And I have my beauty blender. But anyway, so I'm starting with the first chakra, which is your root chakra, and that is the base of your spine, or like your perineum, whatever, and it's for like grounding. The purpose basically is like security, your life force, survival. The main color is red. But it actually, most of them, I didn't write them all down. They have multiple colors. So red is the main one for root, but also black and gray. So for the stones, they have like jasper. I think it's supposed to be red jasper. This is not red jasper. It's fancy jasper, but I just wanted to show you. And then either onyx or black tourmaline works for a stone for lining up your chakra. They have like different poses, and I have found like a lot of inconsistencies on the internet about that for poses for yoga. The one that I went with, tree pose, because it seems the most grounding, but I also saw like warrior one and stuff like that. I don't know a lot about yoga, but I know if you're trying to like open or balance your chakras or whatnot, you can do meditation, which is also like you say, I am this, I am that. And you use Lam. Lam is the mantra. I was like, it says lamb, but it's Lam. Lam. They all are like the AUM. And it's held for 4 tones. But sorry about that. And I didn't know until last night that there are planets associated with each chakra. And it said, I had some conflicting information again about that, because it said Mars, but a couple were saying like the sun too, but that was also your solar plexus. So I don't know how accurate it is. I'll be looking to Miss Jennifer when she does her stuff. When she does her schooling and things, she can tell me which one's right. I know there's like the vibrational tones a lot. People listen to those for relaxation or just like body attunement. And it does say that they have frequencies like for each. And so it says 396 hertz is for that chakra. I drew really bad mudras, but this one right here, you do this and you hold it on your knees. And then you do the Lam, and you just like focus on that meditation, either using the words or you can do the I am. I personally like the incense or the oil that goes with this chakra is cedar and clove. Hello, Jennifer. I personally, I found this, I'll have to find it and link it maybe. I found this, what do you call it? Website that tells you what chakras you have are open or overactive or underactive, what have you. And it says, you know, to do these meditations and things like that. So I'm sitting here burning my cedar incense. I will, you know, see? Somewhere over here. Where's that? There it is. It's hiding. And I got my rocks. Sometimes I don't even like meditate, but I still consider it meditating because I'm still trying to focus my energy on like getting ready for the day, what I need to do. But I will listen to different YouTube things with the tones like I was talking about. And I will, I don't know, like rub the stones on my body, or I'll just like hold them. And I know that sounds kind of corny, but you can also, the whole, it's a water ritual, really, but it's good for grounding. You get in the shower, and you can take the stones with you if you want. I do, and I still burn my essential oils, and you just basically, like, reset, and, like, you depict all that negative energy, like, draining. But all of that stuff, those are, I think they're, like, pagan rituals, technically, maybe. I don't know if that's right. But, I don't know, just the intent matters, right? So that's what I do. But anyways, so since we are doing the root chakra, I'm going to try to do some red. I'm a little nervous about that. But I mean, I'm going to stick with like deep red. So it's probably going to be like a reddish brick brown. And then there's like a shiny or metallic colored one. And I'll show you. Jennifer, I just took all the palettes because I didn't know. But yeah, so basically it's just about getting it together. You know, your root chakra is all about just balancing your core, basically. It doesn't have to do with your intellect or your spiritualism or any of that. Those are other chakras. It's just about grounding yourself. And when you're like imbalanced, you can be like think very negatively, which mine is closed, and I have a very negative self attitude. Like, I am not like that with other people. People think that I'm pretty positive for the most part, but when it comes to myself, I am like my own worst enemy. But a lot of people are like that. Anyway, so I put on my foundation and I put on some under eye concealer, and then I go in with this, I don't know, liquid cream blush as like a base for my blush, because I get really, really washed out really easily, especially after I set my face with powder, because I'm oily, so I set my face. I hear something in the background. I'm not sure if it's Grayson or what's going on. But I keep taking my color on my cheek a little bit up my temple. Mantra and makeup. Oh yeah, that's what I should call it, is mantra and makeup. I feel like I'm losing sight of what I'm talking about a little bit because I'm like, makeup. But, I mean, it's going better than I anticipated. I kind of went over all of my chakra information. There's not, I mean, once you get like the basic outline for it, a lot of it is just continual practice. That's when your Reiki stuff gets involved and trying to line things up or get them changed to how you want them to be. Like my throat chakra, my heart chakra, it says it's overactive, and it's like, boy, if that ain't the truth. So I'm definitely going to be using some of these, like the mantras and the mudras, and I want to try them when I have, 5 minutes, because I'm not one of those people that can meditate for a really long time. Honestly, it makes me nauseous. Uh-oh, I hear Grayson. So I'm just setting my face with powder. Okay, so some people go in with ice first. I do not. I know there's fallout, yada yada, but I don't care. So, where is this? I got the Pharmacy 3-in-1 palette from my friend, and it has like your basics. This is bronzer, highlighter, blush. I'm going to use the bronzer first, but I always contour just a little bit. I'm still stuck in 2014. So, and I got a chunkier face, so I like to do that anyway. But I kind of still stick to the shape of 3, like 3, when warming back my face up so I don't get too washed out. And you don't need a lot of this, from that Pharmacy palette. It's very color paid off. I just have a fat face. Not fat, but I got a lot of head to cover, okay? So I got to dip back in that pan once in a while. Oh, thanks, buddy. I don't necessarily feel that way. I'm just kind of going with it because that's fake it till you make it. That's what they keep telling me. So, where are we at? I just bronzed. I am getting ready to do my contour just in my cheeks. And these are Makeup Geek's, Makeup Geek contour colors. This is actually, what is that name? I don't know, when Orgasm became huge and the highlighter came, like, it's been there for a while, but it's a MAC. It's a MAC highlighter, but I'm not going to use that. And this is some other blush. I don't know why I'm telling you that. It's not important. So I take the lighter color and the darker, and I start up here.
Hi, Mom.
Hello, Grayson.
No, you want to makeup.
I am doing my makeup.
My makeup.
And I'm trying to blend that in. Okay, don't get too carried away. And I have an oval shaped face, so I don't have to contour in different shapes. I don't know if you've seen videos, but they tell you to contour for different face shapes because the ideal face shape is oval, like whatever. No, the ideal face shape is whatever you have. But if you want the ideal face shape, you basically will put shadow and light and color on your face. Hey, sis. Thank you. But you put shadow and light and stuff on your face to mimic the shape of an oval, basically. So, I mean, I have an oval head, but I have a bigger forehead, so I put darker stuff up here to minimize how big it is. But you blend, so you don't have streaks or whatever. And it kind of looks like that right now, but I still got to do blush and highlighter, and then I'll blend it in. I'm kind of heavy-handed, so I'm hoping that this video isn't terribly long, because like they're fun or whatever. I just, you know, I don't know how many of you are want to stick around and watch a 40-minute long thing, because it takes me 30 minutes usually to do a full face of makeup on myself. But now that I am talking and things, I don't know how long it's going to take. So I don't know if you could tell, this is the highlighter from the Pharmacy palette. And I just took the edges of the fan brush, and I literally swipe on one side and then swipe on the other, and then I just flip. And I have been doing this, like going around my whole orbital bone. I don't know if that's right or whatever, but I like it because it's the shiny. And what's nice about the Pharmacy one is it is like a, I don't know if you can see this. It's like a shimmer, or not a shimmer, I mean, it's more sheen, I guess. So, if I get a lot of that speckly and like glittery type highlighter, it'll get stuck in my skin and it ages you. So, I mean, do what you want, but those are the facts. So, just going in with the blush from the palette. Grayson's trying to get into face setting powder, you know. He always be playing with my makeup, which is fine. Maybe he'll grow up and be the next somebody. I don't know. He'll be whoever he wants to be, whatever. That's what we all need to be, just whoever we're going to be. Oh, Ashley said hello. I brought out my Naked Urban Decay Flushed palette because it's similar. Give me that so I can show them. It's similar to the Pharmacy one. It's just in squares. But you can tell the difference, like, pigment-wise. And this, the Pharmacy bronzer, whatever, is much more, like, red toned. So if you are like a, what do you call it, like a cool toned, paler person, I wouldn't suggest it unless you're good at like light-handedly putting on color. Personally, if I was doing your makeup, I wouldn't reach for this one because I'm heavy-handed and I know I would make a mess. Okay, so we got some blush here. I don't know how well that looks. It's so weird doing your makeup on camera. All right, so what I have here, maybe I should do my eyebrows first. But what I have here, I'm going to do with the eyeshadow palettes is the Glam Up. These palettes are so pretty. And I'm going to kind of try to stick to these colors because they're all the reddish brown ones. Since we're doing the root chakra. I mean, I guess I could put black in there because it's also a color. But I don't like to use dark makeup during the day. Like, I'm definitely, there's a daytime makeup and there's a nighttime makeup, even though I know there's no rules, but those are my rules. So, will I wear black eyeliner during the day? Yes. But sometimes just a brown pencil and smudge it, like just a natural daytime look is nice. I got this little man hollering at me, as per usual. But I do know if you want like a more, because you can kind of see this, I have really dry skin there, so it clings. I'm going to go over it with a powder brush eventually. But if you want to like crispen up your contour, you can take your like a loose fitting powder and you press this in it while it's wet. And you just make a line. And then you just bake and you just let it set there while you do everything else. And then you come through after you've done that and sweep it away. And you will have this like distinct, nice, finished line if you're into that really constructed contour. Also, your brushes that you use and stuff matter. Like if you want it to be intense, instead of using like the brush that I used for contour, some people use these because it's very, and then you really got to blend it out, but also that works better for like stage makeup and photos. Grayson, please put that up. I would greatly appreciate it. So anyways, please include Push Up in Wanderlust. Oh, I think that's the one that I was. Yeah, that's the metallic one I was talking about is Push Up. I can't decide if I want to put it on my lid or if I am going to, oh my God, if I am going to try to put a metallic in my crease. I literally only put metallics or shimmers or whatever on my lid usually. I don't put them here. I'll put it up there. A lot of people don't do that. They think that's a no-go. But I don't know. So I'm going to try to do this. Okay, so I'm doing my eyebrows. So I comb the bad boys down. I got into a little fight with my tweezers and things. And I literally... Oh no, I think my pencil's gone. Finally. I mean, okay, so this is the Benefit pencil. I've had this for like 3 years. So we're going to go on to my AOA, which is a little too dark, but it was $1. Miss A's is a makeup store in Dallas. I mean, at least at Grapevine Mills Mall that I've been to it multiple times. But they have so many like dollar products. I mean, and the sponge that I have is $1 one from there. And I know some of those cheaper sponges can be not as good. Because they're like hard and stuff, but they're decent. Honestly, I would push more pharmacy products if I had them because I do really enjoy them. So I do still have my store linked and everything like that. And so I've showed you what I've used. And they are things that I really like. But, you know. Okay, so I'm kind of off camera doing this. Okay, so what no, you are not playing with that. He has concealer all over himself. Okay, so basically I find like the brow shape. I go down and I just follow it across the top. And then I'm going to brush it up and I'm going to follow the outline across the bottom. Make the shape that I want. Yeah, so I'm going to do that really quick. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, just constantly brushing. And if you mess up, the nice thing about pencils and spoolies, you can literally spoolie that pencil mark away if it ain't where you want. Please include push-up on a first. I love to see that. Okay. All right. Jennifer, are you guys still out and about? Running through Goodwill or whatever shopping extravaganza you're on? Jealous.
Yeah.
Okay. So I got carried away and I have a mini micro brow, so I just fill it in a little bit because I don't want this huge, very clear fake eyebrow drawn on my face. I mean, lots of people do that. It's just not my thing. Okay, so we're gonna get that up. My eyebrow game is not great. I'm working on it, though. I do like eyebrows. They very much structure the face. And it's crazy to think that there was a time where I never even touched my eyebrows. And now it's like blasphemy. It's like not wearing blush. Doctor's appointments. That's always fun. I have one of those tomorrow. So, yeah. I don't know if any of you, I mean, I know that the two people that I'm talking to now do chakra stuff, but if there's like any more information, like basic things. Oh, I have 3 viewers in the van. Well, yeah, if you have any more info about it, because I just, like I said, I found out this stuff about the planets and everything last night. I did see that they had food assigned for each chakra, but they're basically based on color. I think one of the higher up ones includes like caffeine and like wine. So it's not really based on color. And some of these chakra things that I was looking up, they count like your aura, like as a, not really like another chakra, but like as its own element or something. Like it's this, you know, the aura that you see around people, which I would really like to do something on that. I don't know if that's just a natural thing or if that's something you can learn, but people have auras, you know, like I want to be able to see your color when I'm walking up at you so I know how to handle you. Because if it's red, I'm going to be like, yo, you're intense and passionate and, you know what I mean? Like, all right. Does that look all right? Got the cat freaking out and the kid messing up my favorite brush. Oh no, and using my eyeliner and I don't know where. Okay, well, we're not going to be putting any cream eyeliner in our thing today because Grayson just smeared it all over the chair. And, huh?
I want cream.
You want what?
I want cream.
You're okay?
I want cream.
And this is just a clear brow gel. It's from Essence. You can get it at Ulta. I think it's like $2. And I just do it because usually I have a lot of eyebrow hair and it just kind of keeps it in place. I don't know if it locks the color in place or not, but dare to dream. I mean, I do. Hey, all right. That's enough of that, bro. Okay, you gonna help me?
Okay.
All right. So, fluffy brushes for your crease. Grounding outside in the grass is run. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Grounding outside in the grass is good for your root chakra. I didn't know it was good for a specific chakra, but I did know that it was good for grounding, which I guess that makes sense. You want to do what? Why don't you go play?
No.
You're driving me nuts. Okay, so I'm going to keep the push-up. I'm going to do my crease and transition colors first. I need that brush, sir. Okay. So, my favorite fluffy brush isn't even like a Morphe one or MAC or any of these brands people are always talking about. It is one you can get at Target. It is still like $10, but it's I don't even think it says. It's a Sonia Kashuk, and it is number 109. And then she has one that's slightly smaller than this, so I start with my lightest color here, and then I'll take the smaller brush and go in with my next darker. It's basically like by layers. You use the bigger brush for the bigger area, and then the darker the color gets, the smaller the brush gets. Hopefully that makes sense. Grayson! No. You're destroying my makeup, literally. Get out of here. Go play. Go turn the light on in your room and play. Alright, I got finger things dug in there. I figure playing in water puddles would be good for... Crap, which chakra is it? The sacral chakra, because the root chakra is the earth element, which makes complete sense because it's for grounding and whatever. So you would think, like I said, with my sign being an earth sign and rooted in rootness, that I would be cool there, but I'm not, because trauma is intervening with who I am supposed to be as a person. But anyways, the water puddle thing, I feel like that would also be good for your sacral chakra because it's the water element. Okay, so I'm going to go in with the Dusty Rose, which is this. It's kind of a pinky color, a Dusty Rose. And I'm just going to go in this area here. And just windshield wiper motions. Some people do circles. I don't really do that. I pretty much stick to windshield wiper, and then right here I make it round because I make a round eye shape. But if I want more of a angled like a cat, I go like this and then come out. But this I just, because I make a round eye shape. I don't know. And this is what I was talking about with your crease. Like, I put all my color right here where my eye bends, but if you have a hooded eye, you want to take up the color like up here, so that part of your eye is actually exposed and the color and stuff won't disappear when you close your eyes. Okay. But yeah, it's just, I don't know if the information that you find is conflicting or if there is just a lot of ways you can do things. Like I said, because the yoga poses and then the planet things, it's like, what is a reputable source to make sure that I have these right planets and things. I'd like to figure out more about the frequencies, because I'm getting ready to start EMDR therapy, and it doesn't work on frequencies. It works on bilateral stimulation, which is cool, but frequencies, that's, it's not a dual thing. That's just vibrations and tones and whatever, and it's supposed to, like, do basically the same thing. But I used to worry, I used to listen to them with like headphones to go to sleep, and I would worry that they would have like some secret message or something. I'm a little paranoid. Trying to like ruin my life with some weird thing. Okay, so I went in with Dusty Rose. Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself here. I don't want to use... Warm Teddy is really like it's like an orange brown. But the In Fuego is red, but it's so dark. I'm worried that it's going to be too much. So I'll just very lightly, still a poofy brush. And I'm just going to go in there. Yeah. And I barely touched that color. So just keep in mind, you're going to want to blend a lot. And that color payoff is really good for this palette. I did a look the other day with blue eyeshadow, and I hated it. Jennifer said it was great, but I was not a fan. But I like this stuff. Okay, so literally took two dabs. I dabbed the brush twice in the thing, and then I hit it to tap off any excess. And then I'm just kind of going here. Smaller brush. Same area, but I don't go as far in. I go like 2/3 of the way in. You're good. But yeah, I go 2/3 of the way in. If you go in 1/3 of the way, it's going to close out your eye. I mean, I can't explain what I'm trying to say. The darkness makes your eye secede back. So if I do this and my eyes are kind of close set together, I feel like it makes it more like that. And I'm trying not to do that. So, yeah. So anyways, I just stick to here and out. Here and out. And then Jennifer, and I haven't done the bottom. I do the bottom after I do the top. All right. So Miss Jennifer, in the Wanderlust palette, we have this here push-up color. Can you see that? I was going to put it in my crease, but I feel like I want to put it on my lid because it's more red. I might take this Dubai and put it in my crease because it's like a red-brown too. Dubai from the palette. So I'm going to go with that same brush I already had because I don't want a lot of it. I just, right there. And that's the Dubai. And we're just circles all right here for an hour. But kind of. I just don't want the color to go anywhere out of here. All right. And I think the shape's a little different. That's okay. And see, I have a wrinkle right here, so the color gets stuck and it looks darker. Then I look in the mirror and it's totally fine. I just get stuff stuck right here. Okay. So I am going to switch to a packer brush. This one that I use is MAC 233. I also got this Morphe kit, and I use, when I'm not getting my brush wet, I use this one because it's fat. If I'm doing like an all over color and I'm not building up with the fluffy brush. But anyways, so I'm going to take my spray my lovely brush, and I'm going to go in with Raina. It's like a pink. And I'm going to put it here and probably, I don't know, pull it over to like the last third of my eye. And then I'm going to take the darker red, that push up, and I'm going to put it over here. So, can you guys hear my kid crying, Mama, because I won't let him destroy my makeup? I'm a terrible mom. Okay, so here we are, getting up in here. And honestly, I don't use eyeliner. Hardly ever. I mean, unless I'm making a wing, I don't ever. I just use eyeshadow. Okay, I need to get my brush wet again. Okay, more of that Raina. Concentrate that right there. That is a very pretty color. Oh yeah. So I really like the Glam palette, which makes the most sense because it's like the most natural colors out of the two. I do think I'm going to use this Nefertiti for an inner highlight on my eye, but I'm going to wait. I'm not there yet. So I'm going to take a clean fluffy brush because I got some up here, and I'm just going to kind of blend these two areas together. Okay, so now we're doing push-up. Okay, so let's see if you can see this. I'm going right here. And it just kind of blends. It's just a little bit darker. I didn't get my brush wet, which I probably will after I put a layer on this side. Hey! Well, I am using some pharmacy stuff. I love this Glam palette. I have used the Iconic one. I tried to do something fun, but I used normal colors. But man, this Glam palette is where it's at. Hi! Brittany, what? You need to send me a link to that class because I found this other like thing. It shows ads on Facebook for it. It's like Shaw Academy or something, but I don't really know how legit it is. But it's kind of running this similar program as what your guys' is, and I want to do it because I got crystals coming out the wazoo now. The mattes, yeah, that wasn't even a matte. That was Dubai, and it is a shimmer, and I barely touched it. And in Fuego, yeah, the matte was good too. Okay, so I'm going to spray my brush and do this push-up again. All right, see how much brighter it is now that I put that liquid on it? So I already put a layer of color on it, and then I just pack this one on there again. And now I'm just kind of blending it across. Okay. So I have a towel with me. I have a makeup towel usually because I reuse brushes for similar jobs or whatever. So I want to clean them off. Let's see. I'm not going to use any more of this palette. So I'm going to put it up, the Wanderlust. I do need to go in and do this area and then my highlight. I just haven't figured that out. Where is my fluffy brush? All right, so back to big fluffy brush, lightest color. That's gonna go in that dusty rose. Tap it off, and then I just go right under that ball, like you can feel it. And it seems like it's so far down, but it's really not. I remember the first time I put it way down here like that, I was mortified. But it actually works. Like you just really find the ball of your eye underneath and just put all that color there. And then I just build it up the same way that I do my crease colors. I'm going to get a smaller brush after this. And then do that in Fuego color. Well, I don't know. I want to use it as an eyeliner. Maybe I'll use the Dubai. I'm going to use a shimmy color on my under eye. That might be weird, but it'll be fine. So, where is my... All right. So I have a pointed fluffy brush, which is nice for that under eye area, or if I'm trying to make like a cut crease. I mean, there's lots of brushes for cut crease, but I like this one for blending in like a specific area. Okay, so there's Dubai going up under there. Jennifer, I have no idea how long this has been, so I'm a little worried, and it doesn't even tell you how long it's been. And I didn't look at the clock. So, okay, so we have that. I have a flat brush, and that's the ones that I use for my eyeliner. I have one that's really small, so I can use like a really dark and get up there if I want to do like a liner. And then I have one that's more like a smudge brush, and it's actually an elf brush, and I really like it. It's just like this. And then I'm just going to go in with that in Fuego, and I'm going to take it all under there like a liner. And I don't brush, like, I don't dab like this into the pan. I dab straight down. And then kind of like right here. It's so weird doing this in the camera and not on a mirror. And then you can make your line, and then I really smudge it out because I don't like harsh lines. I think that's why I have such a hard time with cat liner, because I want it to be natural. Okay, let's see here. Back over here. So, I don't know when I'm going to be able to do the next one, because I got a busy week coming up. The last end of my week is busy. But the next one, what is the next one? Sacral. That's your sexy one. 15-20 minutes, that's not terrible. It feels like it's been really long. People are going to get bored. I'm not even talking about chakras anymore. I will say that this cedar incense is very nice. I can't burn a lot of them when Mom's home because she hates the smell of incense. And it is strong. It's definitely, I didn't used to like it. It's kind of an acquired taste. But it kind of grows on you after you start using it for a purpose and not just trying to smell up your house. And then I do the same thing, and I just kind of go on top right here at the corner. I don't go across any farther because I don't want to make my eye any smaller than it already looks. So normally if Grayson wanted to ruin my pin, I would take a cream liner and I put it in here to open up my eye. Yeah, trying to do your eyebrow without a mirror is difficult. Okay, so I'm going to spray this again. And I am going to go in with Nefertiti in the corners of my eye. And then I think I'm going to use, what is this, Gold Tail. I'm going to put it up on my, like the very highest part of my brow bone. But Nefertiti first. Let's put this gold in here. I just kind of put it in that whole area. And I did get it wet because I wanted it to be as pronounced as the other shimmers because I got them all wet. Okay, let's see here. It looks, you can't see it there, but it looks great. I need a better camera for details, but it is lovely. I am enjoying it. All right. So here we go. All right. So I'm going to use that Fat Packer Rush. This one. And I'm going to just go right here. Okay. And then this one on this side. Okay. And then I just kind of bring it down and buff it together. Okay, let's see. I think that's good. You guys think that's good? It looks a lot more brown and shimmery in person than red. And that Reina is like a really pretty, I can't even say it's rose gold. It's more a pretty pink. But it looks really good with this Reina. I'm putting some more on because I feel like I lost a little bit of it and I want more. And you can always do that. If you fluff away too much, just go back in and put a little more down. Ooh, pretty. Thanks. Okay, so I need my fluffy brush that Grayson took. And I am going to just dust it in a little bit of powder. Do this. Okay, so before I put mascara or anything on, I spray my face. I don't know. I feel like if I get my eyeliner or my mascara wet, it's going to run. But this Wet n Wild Rose primer, water, prep set, refresh, whatever, it smells amazing. I don't know how well it works or whatever, but it makes me feel at Goose Fraba with myself. That's why I got some aloe and I need to get some shea butter or, what did you say, jojoba oil so I can make face sprays. Like they have those Mario Badescu face sprays that have like aloe and cucumber. They have a rosewater one, all this and that. And honestly, if you make them at home, it's actually going to have more of the actual ingredients that you're wanting to get on your face. That's pretty much just a perfumed face refresher. It doesn't really do anything. If you make it at home with green tea yourself and aloe, you know the nutrients are actually in it and getting to you. So, anyways, favorite mascara still. I do. Oh, red glaze cream eyeshadow would be bomb too. I don't have. Oh wait, yeah. Are you talking about the pots, the cream pots? I think mine's orange. But yeah, that red color that they have in the cream pots would be a really good base for a lot of these shimmery colors in the Glam palette. Also, that red, that push-up or whatever it was called that's in the Wanderlust.
I'm pooping.
You're pooping? Yay me!
I did.
Okay.
I'm pooping.
You're pooping. I'd have to bust out the orange one for the orange. And I am not going to wear red lipstick. I don't wear red lipstick. But Pharmacy does have some really gorgeous red liquid lipsticks. I'm more in the like taupey, mauve lipstick. Or like dusty roses. But I can't think of that red that I got. But that deep red and the liquid lipstick. And it's not like a true red. It's a deep red. And I do love it. I just don't ever wear red lipstick. But it would be perfect with this. I just have to go out in public and I'm not wearing red lipstick. I do like the Pharmacy. I have the Pharmacy liner, one of them. I do really like their lip liners. I honestly think they're just as good of colors as like their lipsticks and stuff. And I would just fill in my lip and put a lip balm over it, honestly. Yeah, gotta find that. Okay. So, I'm gonna put on some lip gloss here. And it's like a brown. It's a brown red. And I don't freak out about lipstick. It wears off. Unless you get a liquid one. No. Ever. Closest you're getting to red lipstick is this brown. Okay. Kind of went over. It'll be alright. I'm doing makeup on mirror, or on camera instead of the mirror. Okay. So, this is just a normal red everyday, but Jennifer's saying she'd love to see the red. The red would look really good with it, but as I said, it's daytime. Red lipstick for me is not for daytime. It's not really forever, but it's definitely not for daytime. So, alright, well, I don't know. So this is it. I mean, I still got to do my hair and whatever and get ready, but I really like how the eyeshadow turned out. I like that pink color a lot. So, yes. This palette, that's my new go-to when I buy it. Because I love these colors. But yeah, so I guess tomorrow, or not tomorrow, whatever day, when I get to the orange colors, which will be sacral chakra. But this has been the root chakra. So, I guess put on some chakra music for your root chakra. Sit around like this on your knees and say, Lam. Alright. Everybody can wear red lipstick, but that doesn't mean they like it. Alright, well, I guess I will do this again later in the week. Let me know if you guys like this, and I will see you soon.